Daily Broadside, day 538. Just went to a Walgreens to pick up a prescription, and I'm waiting in line. There's 400 people in there. They're completely understaffed and working their butts off trying to fill all this crap. And standing there, and they've got the little, it's like a little room that you can have like a consult with the pharmacist or whatever. And somebody actually used it. Lady comes out, she gets the customer, and they key in and go. And she's like, "Excuse me," and I step aside. She goes and opens the door and sits in there, and they're in there talking about their drugs. And you ever had, how like if you're in the room while somebody's in the shower, and you're standing there shaving or doing whatever, and you start talking to that person, and then they can hear you, so they talk back to you. It's kind of like that, but imagine there's no water running. I mean, there was like 8 people behind me, and we could all hear what the hell was going on in this woman's medical life. It was embarrassing, and I wanted to knock on the door and be like, "Can y'all get one of those like noise machines to put outside the door, like they use at counseling centers or something?" Because we can hear everything y'all are saying. There's no privacy. These little frosted opaque glass. This the only thing that's giving y'all any kind of anonymity right now, because we can hear every word you're saying. And I'm sorry to hear about your chronic diarrhea. But then they've got the medical or the medicine drop, where you can drop off your medicine. And it had what it accepts, and then it says what it doesn't accept. And it does not accept needles, illicit drugs, thermometers, and hydrogen peroxide. I'm sitting there because I'm, just waiting in line and bored. And I was like, okay, I get the needles. We don't want, just dirty needles thrown into the medical receptacle. And I get the thermometer. They could break, and now we've got, mercury everywhere, and that's not a good thing. I don't think that there would be many people that would come by and drop off their meth or their weed, because they didn't want it anymore or whatever. So I don't think that's really happening. But the hydrogen peroxide was kind of a weird one for me because, I don't even know if hydrogen peroxide goes bad. I'm pretty sure that the same bottle of hydrogen peroxide, that brown tall bottle that my mom would pour on my knees when I skinned my knees falling in a driveway or whatever, when I was 6, is probably the same one she's got in her medicine cabinet to this day. And that stuff was evil when you were a kid. You bring out the hydrogen peroxide, but it is a neat little thing where it fizzes up and kills all the germs or irrigates it, cleans it, whatever you want, whatever it does. I don't know. But yeah, I find it odd that somebody be sitting at their house being like, "Oh, we got to get rid of this. We got to get rid of this hydrogen peroxide. I'll take it to Walgreens and we'll pour it into the thing. Just pour it in the damn sink. It's hydrogen peroxide, for God's sakes, I ordered the Aliens quadrilogy the other day, all 4 movies, because I had only seen Aliens 1 and 2, and I wanted my young son to see at least the first one. And so we watched the first one, and then we watched the second one. My 2 sons and one of them's girlfriend. So the 4 of us are sitting there watching it, and Aliens, it's a pretty good movie. I mean, it's just above average. It wasn't as good as the very first time I saw it. But then we watched Aliens 2, and that was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I wanted all those stupid people. Bill Pullman, Bill Paxton. God, what? I mean, that she looking thing that was the, like, Marine girl, boy, I don't even know what it was. Vasquez or whatever. There's just some cheesy acting on this. So I started by myself today. I watched the first half of Aliens 3. I love H.R. Geiger. I mean, he's a great artist, graphic artist and all, and he does some cool stuff, and I'm glad they brought him on because he basically made that movie series what it is. Because the only thing cool about Aliens 3 is seeing the alien, because the rest of the movie just sucks. And so I got about halfway through it, and I popped it out of the old DVD player, and I went to Amazon and hit refund, and I dropped it off at the UPS store because it needs to go back whence it came. There's just no sense in any of that. There's no sense in that at all. You know what I love about old people? I love the fact that you give them a little time, and they'll eventually drive into a store. And that just keeps things exciting. And that's what we need in life, excitement. Congratulations, old people. You bring it.